Good morning, everyone. What we had been learned previous class. We had interesting knowledge regarding relation between family and state, and family in India.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Aswini. Classic Indian families are joint families. We have discussed about advantages, disadvantages. Today, we have to start with disintegration of joint families. Students in India nowadays, joint families are gradually reducing into nuclear family. Reason why? First reason, industrialization. Every sectors become industrialized, even agricultural industries, educational industries, healthcare industry, etc. So, every industrial legislations have been given more importance to women. As well as mainly people working in industries and away from their villages, which cause to disintegration of joint family. Second reason, communication and transportation. As we know that in olden India, there is no communication, as we know. Difficult to. But in modern India, we can communicate with each other all over the world within a second by using social medias and communication technology. Internet, mobile technology, etc. Then transportation. Modern Indian villages have been connected with cities by sophisticated road facilities. So a person can move from one place to another place. For example, in village, people living jointly. When travel to other places, become nucleus or nuclear families. They gradually disintegrate with joint families. Third reason, agriculture and trade, village trade. In olden days, people living in a village, 2 or 3 families, living in only one house and do agriculture and trading the materials, products, agricultural products within the village. They no need to travel from one place to another place. Price of the agricultural product determined by within the village. But what happened today? Globalized. Every agricultural product become globalized. For example, price of rice determined by the global market. Price of coconut, rubber, is available material in the village. These are the determined by the global market. We can see the price fluctuation in the internet. So can change trade, village trade can sell the product not only within the village, can to other places, easy to transport the agricultural products which cause to disintegrate joint families. Fourth one, Western culture. Western classic families are nuclear family. For example, husband and wife living together. After born a child, if child is matured, should be separate, which is Western culture. That culture have been gradually adopted by Indian people. Due to various reasons, globalization, mainly British rule in India, etc. Fifth one, new social legislations. Every social legislations protect individual rights. So the family members try to living separately from the original families. So, for example, matured persons or after the marriage, they try to separate from their father and mother and create nuclear families. Then challenges facing family in India. The fact is that Indian families are changed into joined into nuclear gradually. Then various challenges facing. First challenge is that child marriages. Child marriage is prohibited in India, but various places, mainly in tribal places, tribal India, as well as villages, teenage marriages may happen. Next challenge, polygamy. Monogamy only legally accepted marriages, but various places, villages, mainly tribal community societies, the polygamy have been practicing. As we had seen one of the picture, biggest family in the world in India, Mizoram, that is polygamy, but which is not, that type of families are not legally accepted. Next challenge, dissolution of marriage and remarriage of divorce and widowed. Mainly in city places or urban community in India, divorce have been increasing, and that is other challenge. Next, widowed. For example, husband may be missing and remarriage legislations are available, but various places and various culture not allowed to do that. Next, son preference. As we know that, every members, mainly women, like son. So, which leads to female feticides, infanticides, etc. Next challenge, gender inequality. Men and women equal remuneration as well as equal status in family. But various culture in India, women always subordinate to men. So which is other challenge. Next challenge, domestic violence. Mainly domestic violence is due to dowry system. As we very frequently we have been hearing the news, domestic violence and homicide, suicide due to a dowry or other familial crisis. Next challenge, economic hardship. Family size and economic hardship. Mainly number of members in the family become higher than other countries, which create economic hardship and people living under the poverty line. Next challenge, too many children. Only 1 or 2 children are advised, but various culture and belief do not concern that small family norms. Next challenge, child marriage, child labor in tribal as well as rural community in India. Then increasing population of elders. Just like mainly life expectancy have been increasing. So which create new need in Indian society. Mainly healthcare need, geriatric care is challenging in modern families. Means facing the families. So these are all the challenges. Facing family today. Next section, modern family in India. Before I would like to ask question. Lini Joy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, my question is that is communication and transportation technology disintegrate joint family? Yes or no question? Is communication and transportation technology disintegrate joint family? Yes or no? Reason why? Reason. Can you say a few reasons? Yes, first reason is that people easy to communicate and away from villages, easy to transport from village to city, so which create nuclear family. Okay, thank you for answer, Lini Joy. Next, modern family in India. In India, modern families are nuclear family, meaning family consisting of parent, children, but not including aunts, uncles, and grandparents, which means in nuclear family only having parents and children. Look at this picture. This is nuclear family, husband, wife, and children. Then definition. Modern family is defined as a nuclear family. Small group composed of husband, wife, and immature children. Apart from rest of the community. Keywords: husband, wife, immature children. Immature means if children are mature, should be separate. That is a classic culture of nuclear families. Then recent trends in modern family. First trend, individualization. Individualization means every individual do their own job. Mainly protect their own rights. Second trend, urbanization. The city have been grow, urbanization, villages become city due to expansion of population in cities. Which means the people migrated from village to city, and urban create expanding, and which create phenomenon of urbanization. Third one, democratic ideals. For the people, by the people, of the people. Every individual rights have been protected in modern family through legislations, which is very important. Family legislations, labor legislations, etc. Fourth one, decline of morals and religious belief. More means a right. Religious belief means belief towards a particular God, supernatural, that have been declining, and mainly concerning the heritage, culture, have been changed. So when fifth one, the demotic love, which is other trend, mainly husband and wife and children are mutually motivated with each other. But in modern families, husband and wife combat competitiveness with each other, and which create the mutually demotivate with, for example, husband demotivate wife, wife demotivate husband. Next trend, economic independence of women. their own, for it's mainly women earning more money than men, as well as legislation favorable to men, economic benefits, women, an economic benefit. Women can hold money more than men without tax, so which create economic independence of women. Seventh one, liberation of women. Liberation means women right to make decision, own decision in familial as well as occupational setting. Eighth one, decline birth rate due to family planning, devices, awareness regarding population, etc. Ninth one, divorce. Divorce legally prohibited, but still practicing. I'm sorry. Yes, is divorce. A divorce due to mainly dowry problems. The dowry mainly legally prohibited, but many places having that, so which create conflict and ended with divorce. Mainly these urban places having more divorce than rural. Then parent youth conflict, which is this area is very important nowadays. Conflict between parents and children due to generation gap. For example, modern technology, children may more knowledge than parents. Then instability, 11th one. Mainly Indian modern families, unstable life due to economic instability and relationship unstable due to various reasons. So need new concern to manage and the modern families. Then I like to add Vinisha. Yes, can you list few modern trends in family? Trends in modern family. Can you say 1 or 2 points, Vinisha? Yes.
Change relationship,
Yes.
smaller family,
Yes.
influence-centric family, the children tend to demand, dominate.
Okay. Okay, yes, that is. We had been learned that modern family previously, the modern family, this study is only general study. Okay. Then modern family in India concerned, we have been focused on nuclear families. Can you see that? Recent trends in modern family concerning focus on nuclear families. Okay, Vinisha, thank you for your answer. Next heading, problems in modern family in India. Lack of trust, which means problems in nuclear family. Lack of trust, instability of relations, trust means husband and wife, lack of trust between them. Instability of relation means unstable relationship between husband and wife. Sex laxity, lack of discipline in sex relationship. Fourth one, change relationship. Change relationship concerning this between husband and wife, parents and children, etc. Fifth one, economic imbalance due to modern economic factors, modernization, industrialization, which cause imbalance of economy as well as global warming, modern environmental factors, which cause diseases, which make economic imbalances in modern families. Sixth one, sex heterogeneity. Sex heterogeneity mainly focus on multisexual partners, hetero, so which cause diseases, instability of relationship, sexually transmitted disease. Seventh one, decline of religious control. Eighth one, decline family control. In olden families, every family members have been controlled by elder of the family, or mutually have been controlled between them. But modern days, in nuclear family, the husband and wife difficult to control between each other due to individualization, and their rights mutually protect their individual rights. Ninth one, decline of moral, which means lack of discipline in family, rights to do rights are wrong. 10th one, divorce, already we have discussed. 11th one, Western family system, as we have discussed. In Western family means nuclear family, if children are matured, should be separate. The olden days, as father and mothers should be living separately, which means elders. 12th problem, dowry system. Twelfth problem, dowry system. Students, still dowry have been existing. The legislations are available but difficult to eliminate. The reason is that the various cultural factors as well as modern, look at this, various matrimonial agencies. Do you know matrimonial agencies? They have been running matrimonial websites are available. They do not emphasize prevent the dowry system. They may be encouraging, for some matrimonial agencies are, commission. For example, if how much dowry given, for example, 10%, 20% commission from the dowry asked by the matrimonial agencies. Just think about it. But legislation in India, dowry have been prohibited. What will do the Indian families? So we need to aware about it. So that is a problem. To still exist the dowry system which cause various issues and etc. Look at this picture emphasizing dowry. Reason for disintegration of modern family or disorganization of modern family. First reason, lack of unity, decreased family control, struggle. Now, these 2 points already we have discussed. Third one, struggle. Struggle means lack of knowledge, difficult to managing the finance. Other important reason for disorganization is that mismanagement of money or lack of financial literacy. For example, if your family members earn more money but difficult to saving the money and borrowing loan from the banks more than their earning, which ended with struggling. Fourth one, marital bond link laxity. Married husband wife relationship have been reduced. Parent youth conflict already we have discussed. Next one, lack of security already we have discussed. Then causes of instability also we had been discussed in that modern families. Then changes in modern family. Economic system functions change, urbanization influence migration, democracy assure equality, decline religious belief, reduction of economic function, educational activities change, then recreation. Also we have discussed in previous early. Next most important, advantages of nuclear family. First advantage, develop personality due to individuality, individualization. That unique personality have been displayed in the nuclear families. Second, better condition of women. Women can take their own decision. Gender equality have been maintained in nuclear families. Third one, less number of children. One or two children are only exist in nuclear families. Fourth one, peace and harmony. Comparatively joint family, nuclear families are more peace due to less number of members and less relationship, which means less husband, wife and children, which create reducing the issues which make more peace and harmony. Fifth one, individual responsibilities. Every husband and wife more responsible and active to develop their own families. Sixth one, problem-free unit. The problem is there, but comparatively joint families in modern days, comparatively modern families, these joint families, nuclear families are more peace. Then disadvantages. First disadvantage, economic disadvantage. In joint families, if one family is not earning the money, other family members earn money, do some work and support to who unable to earn in the joint families. That is only a disadvantage. That's why nowadays in modern days lot of insurance policies, family insurance, their insurance for their own job and children's health insurance. So these are the matters help to prevent the economic disadvantages in modern families. Second one, insecurity of children. Due to husband and wife away from the house, children alone in the houses or living in the hostel, so which create lack of relationship, gap between the children and parents. Third disadvantage, quality of inmates, bad quality. Reason is that lack of communication between husband and wife due to over job relationships and imbalance of work and families. Fourth one, loneliness. If husband away from the family, wife alone, or wife away from the family, husband alone in nuclear families. Fifth one, insecure for old, widow and divorce. Mainly nuclear families, for example, mean the old families, old, husband, wife only. Children are married and went to other houses. So that old people or old family may feel insecure, as well as widows, divorces are major disadvantages in nuclear families in India. Then advantages and disadvantages of joint families, difference between joint families and nuclear families. Joint family large, nuclear family small. Joint family more stable, nuclear family unstable comparatively. Joint productive, nuclear economic unstable. Joint family increase value, nuclear family decrease value, mainly social value. Then common religious values but less religious value. Less number of divorce, more number of divorce in nuclear family. More family security, less family security. Depth generation, not depth generation. Self-sufficiency, less self-sufficiency. Division of labor, no division of labor. More cooperation, less cooperation. Then more psychological security and less psychological security. Students, this is only the socio-psychological studies in comparatively. I was published in this video in this. Somebody asked questions regarding. Somebody feel that joint family is not good. Others feel that nuclear family is not good. But in modern days, so this is a crisis. Many families are difficult to separately living away from their own parents due to various reasons. But comparatively, nuclear families both families having crisis. But according to situations and socio-psychological studies concerned, joint families are more secure. For example, in husband, wife, children, parents living together. That time the husband can go to job as well as wife can go to job. Parents living in the house, old parents. They concerning the care give to their own children. So secure their own children. So that is the reason why this joint family can more secure. But in city concern, nuclear family is better than due to their opportunities in cities. So that's why the nuclear family have been grow in city places. Mainly students, have been study about these all the matters had been studied. Mainly we modern families and family in India. Modern family in India, which have been focused on nuclear families. Family in India focus on joint families. Then comparatively, I had been study about and collect various information. I was published one of the video there in modern families and their issues and solutions. So this content only for the examination aspect, okay? So sometimes ask in the examinations in the 5-mark question, family in India. That time you should be right about joint families. Modern family concerned should be right about these matters. Then modern family in India concerned should be focused on this. Clear about it? I know that many students have been confusing about this content. So I would like to emphasize that this content only for examination aspect should be used this knowledge. Okay. Then family disorganization we will learn next class. Then discussion time. Aswini, Sahaya Aswini. Can you hear me? Yes, Subida. Can you talk? What are the challenges facing family in India?
Child
Yes.
marriage,
Okay.
dissolution, son preference, gender,
Yes. Son preference. Next one, gender equality. Can you explain about gender inequality? Explain about gender inequality. Subida, audio is okay. Okay, thank you, Subida.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Social process by which men and women are not treated equally.
Excellent, excellent answer. I'm glad to appreciate. Today, your answer only first, okay? Excellent answer. Thank you, Subida.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Okay, students, thank you everyone. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Daya,
Thank you, sir.
bless ye.